Sorry if I'm moving too heavy. Let's see this. Ooh. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, I do smile. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Hey folks,
never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, I do smile.
Big guy right there.
And
the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for New Orleans, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. Closing out the season now, Kenny, a topic that's always under debate.
Tell me if I'm breathing way too heavy, guys.
Heading into the playoffs.
Well, younger teams, it helps their confidence. You know, and veteran teams, some.
Ever. I need to warm up. That's an okay release to start. Ooh, that was terrible right there. Oh, real. Green A! Yeah, free throw. Green A! To make your doctor cry. I'll apologize.
Welcome everyone to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. And
well, guys, we know how much.
You're right, DA. He wants rings and nothing less. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day,
Green A!
Thing above everything else.
Ooh, I am for real. Get pumped up.
I can look in the mirror.
To make your daughter cry, I apologize to you.
That was obvious.
I am for real, bro. To make your daughter cry, I apologize.
That I possibly could. That to me is the biggest accomplishment.
Oh, right here, man. Right here.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Renee.
Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Frazier is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Here's New Orleans. Frazier kicks to Carter. Pass to Randall. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is how I think we should play?
Well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, was that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens, right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Like, they happen with intent.
It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the contact.
Kuzma.
I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to your basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game. When he came in the locker room. We were just getting started. So I was just asking him questions about his process and stuff. And he started going to, like, mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said. right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that.
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too. And how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to detail. It's fun to be
around. Let's go, LeBron.
Yes. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Yep, it counts.
Let's go!
8 points for AI.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Frazier kicks to Davis.
Yeah.
And the call will be against
Lonzo.
That is his first foul of the game. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, and he was a really great defensive player.
Ice cold. All right.
And I took him down the post, and I turned around, I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He was a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting a hand up. They put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times. You just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Davis. Mirotic comes in for Julius Randle. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Frank Jackson in for Frazier. Clark kicks to Miller. Here's Clark. 5 on the clock. And Mirotic has it in the corner. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. Before that, you know, it was Dr. J. And how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, you know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop, and the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then myself, and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
And some changes here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's AI. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. AI's got 14 points for the game. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the teller, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's AI in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. 29 points and helped control the tempo by getting to the foul line, drawing a good number of fouls. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can cool him down tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that. He was a workhorse in this one.
Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. And it's AI missing.
Oh, and Nadeed did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For New Orleans, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Kuzma passes to Hart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's AI. That shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. And, Brent, we know just how competitive Kobe was as a player, and it's always nice to hear a more reflective side of him when he joins us here in the booth.
Funny the things that you notice, Kevin, when you're in the booth here versus the role that you play as a player, especially for a guy who lives and breathes basketball like Kobe Bryant. This is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Here's LeBron, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Randall, no good.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move. And then making the right choice.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Frazier. Here's Davis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. AI outside. From deep. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic. Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Habit, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Evan?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. It's stolen by Davis. And here comes the break. And here we go. And stolen by Kuzma. On the high post. AI can't hit. We have so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling into the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry still at the point guard position does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but two of my favorites to watch.
Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That's good from Beasley. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with Russell.
Lakers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. No good on the free throw. Hard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. The Pelicans also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Plumlee. Ian Clark comes in for Mirotic. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Darius Miller. Frazier kicks to Clark. Randall against Ingram. Randall finds Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dedmon. Passes it to Clark. Frazier outside. To the paint. Here's Randall. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. 9 points for Julius Randle.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
That one good for 2.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Randall. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a great job. I said it last time now. We'll make it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's AI in at the pivot spot. And that one falls for Clark. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Frazier against Ball. AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. To the inside. Here's Carter. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pushing it up. And the shot goes in. That's 28 points for AI.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
The pass to Dedmon. Randall against Ball. Randall no good.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pelican. Trailed by 15. Frazier dishes to Randall. New Orleans moving it around. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Ball, the pass to AI. He gets that one. AI's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here.
Yeah, well,
he said, ask Brent about the referee.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan to break. He was is not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run.
Hello.
Guys, Randall, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for. Players are talking about the new sports science. Better sleep, recovery after lifting, playing, traveling, whatever it is. They say it's making a difference. What do you think?
I think it only makes a difference if the guys put it into practice, Kevin. Like, as much information as they can hand out in a team meeting and sort of give you directives about how it is you should rest and when it is you can get your sleep, players won't see those benefits unless they're as disciplined as they are with trying to get better in the offseason as they are with making sure that they get proper rest to be at their athletic best for competition.
Mirotic is checked in for New Orleans. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Ball kicks to Hart. Here's AI.
Let's go!
AI throws it down.
Really liked that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Pelicans trail by 12. Inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Frazier. Frazier's got 6 assists in the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive but not committing turnovers.
And with a look at our Jordan player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Clark. 1:50 left to play here in the fourth. Pass the ball down low. And that one's good. AI's got 15 points in just the second half. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Fades and shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Pass to Hart. Here's AI. AI throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Let's go, Eddie. Let's go. Go, man.
Frazier against Ball. 11 feet away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's the Lakers with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's AI. And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 8. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And the Pelicans making a change here. Randall's checked in.
Let's go, Brian. Let's go.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's AI. Pelicans with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
Randall passes to Frazier. Goes up the baseline and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Carter against LeBron. Here's AI. And the Lakers with another miss.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds. Maybe the first person who touches the ball.
Let's go.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Let's go. 40 points. Get 40 points.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 8. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Start for 3. They get it back. It's up a 3.
Wait, the thing is unlocked?
Yeah, it probably just hit the thing.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm going to lay down.
Okay, love you.
I love you too.
Love you too.
Don't get up early in the morning.
Okay, what?
Don't get up.
And to the right side. Clark for 3. No good on that one. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Notre Dame.
I'm pretty sure this one's going on my highlight reel, guys. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Great game, guys. Yeah, you got
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games, and it's fun to watch. Anything you feel you've done differently to make this impact?
What are you doing differently during this hot?
Anything differently? You know, the one difference I can identify, I'm trying to be more aggressive with my touches. When I don't settle to play passive, I know it benefits the whole team. Creates opportunities for others, you know, to make plays. And we know that we have to be aggressive as a group in order to accomplish things that we want this season. And we've just been trying to set the tone with my play.
AI, huh? The A must stand for animal.
Thank you, Shaq. Great.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.